Greetings, 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 and salutations, one and all. Welcome, 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 welcome to the night shift. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's a brand new month. Not even just a brand new week right here on the night shift. It's a brand new month. My goodness. Where has the time gone? Jeez. Welcome, 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 welcome to the end of the year. 2018. Who'd have thunk it? Already at the end of 2018. That is something, ain't it? I don't even know what else to say. That's something. That's a big deal. Because really and truly, we've made it. If you're here right now, you've pretty much made it to the end of the year. How awesome is that? I want to say welcome to each and everyone tuned in right now on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. Big ups, big ups, big ups, big ups to you. Whether you tune in from near or far, tonight is one of those nights where you end up getting treated. Treated to what? Stick around, call a friend, tell a friend, and you'll find out. I want to welcome you if you're tuned in on rockthebox.net, the Foundation Radio Network, One Harmony Radio over there in the UK. Top of the morning to you. If you're tuning in on TuneIn Radio, the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. Whichever means you're tuned in on right now, thank you for joining us. Welcome, 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 and especially the home of the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, kevinstew.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
Yeah, well, stick up the dance.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, your hands up.
Yeah, no, we're not really sticking up the dance. We're just celebrating. I'm making ourselves big, yeah? Because we can do that.
Wind up on the bottom. Turn it around and turn it around and start the jumping in man and hands up. Start the drum, start the drum, start the wave, start the wave, start the wine, start the wine. Hey, hands up. Start the drum, start the drum, start the wave, start the wave, start the wine, start the wine. We on the road, yo, yo. When Mr. Vibe is on the road, yo, yo. When Lion George is on the road, hey, and Baby Killer on the road. We on the road, we on the road. Tell me Mr. Vibe is back and I'll in the junction. I see on top of a trailer, my brethren they call liar. And Baby Killer whining on a fatigue girl bumper. Do you wanna jump, do you wanna wave, do you wanna get tan banana man? Do you wanna fit, do you wanna get wet and wind up on the bottom? Turn it around, let me do wind up on the bottom. Cheer us up, try flash up and we jump in, let's stop. Hands up, start the drum, start the drum, start the wave, start the wave, start the wine, start the wine. Hey! We on the road, we on the road, killers on the road. Hey! For who are they to take my joy and who are they to kill my pride? I'm a warrior till I die. That put the rag them in the sky. Hands up, start the drum, start the drum, start the wave, start the wave, start the wine, start the wine. Hey! Hands up, start the drum, start the drum, start the wave, start the wave, start the wine, start the wine. When Mr. Vibe is on the road, yo. When Lion George is on the road, hey, and Baby Killer on the road, we on the road, we on the road. Do you wanna jump? Do you wanna wave? Do you wanna get tan banana? a trailer. Me brethren they call Naya, and baby killer whining on a fatigue girl bumper. Hands up, 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 hands up. We on the road, 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 we
It can only be the end of the year, you know, because when strange things like this happen, it can only be the end of the year. Woo-sa. All I can say is woo-sa.
Okay, you already know who it is.
It's times like these when you don't have a choice but just to hold something, you know, hold a meds. I am so confused as to what is happening right now. If you tune into kevinstew.com and you're wondering where is the video, so am I.
Hold a friend, start to jump. Hold a friend, on the road, people jumping. Hold on to something, jump passing. Hold on to something, everybody. Hold on to something, 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 hold on to something. Let's go,
Run.
Get crazy, no, get up, get up.
The sound of Fair and Lions.
We on the road, mash up.
Before that, we heard from Baby Killer, Mr. Vibes, and Naya George. My Warriors remix. This time Fair is saying, listen, hold something. Right now I just hold in my head, boy.
Grab somebody, hold a friend. Everybody hold a friend. Time to run, time to run. Everybody hold a friend. Grab somebody, hold a friend. Everybody hold a friend. Time to run, time to run. Hold on to something, onto something, onto something, onto something, onto something, onto something. Let's go.
Run.
Get crazy, no. Turn up, get mad and no. Mash up, we on the road. Okay, everyone find a friend. Come into them. Or somebody son or rain. Or somebody so don't complain. Hey, we going crazy again. Get crazy again. On the road, hey. Everybody hold a friend. Why the rhythm done? Everybody hold a friend. Let we have some fun. Everybody hold a friend. Grab somebody, hold a friend. Grab somebody, hold a friend. Grab somebody. Hey.
And that's what friends are for. You just grab a friend.
On the road.
Everybody just hold a friend.
Just grab a friend. Just grab a friend. Just grab a friend. Hey. Hug up your friend. Hug up your friend.
Hug up your friend.
Hug up your friend. Hug up your friend.
Everybody can hold a friend, right?
Just grab a friend. On the road. Just grab a friend. On the road.
It can't be too bad.
On the road. Just grab a friend. On the road. Just grab a friend. Just grab a friend. Just grab a friend. On the road. Just grab a friend.
So,
Just grab a friend.
coming up in 2019,
On the road. Just grab a friend. Just grab
we
a
can expect some changes, right?
on the road.
Because it is expected, you know, moving forward, you should have some sort of changes.
Just grab a friend.
You know, it's the end of the teen years, and typically, let me say this first. For those who are tuned into kevinstew.com, with the disappearance of the video, the strange disappearance of the video, I do encourage you to use the tune-in link and go to the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew on TuneIn Radio. You can use the tune-in link from the page, and it takes you straight there. You can tune in, and you'll. I'm still amazed at this. I'm looking at my site right now, and everything else is there except the video. And I'm amazed. But everything happened for a reason. So the show is still being recorded and will be up for viewing in the archives come tomorrow morning. All right, so let's move on real quick. 16 minutes after the hour. Those of you just tuning in, welcome to the Night Shift. The chat room is still available. The stew pot is still bubbling, so don't even be afraid. You can still go to the Night Shift to DJ Kim. Go to the kevinstew.com page and jump on in the stew pot. Hashtag happy to see you. Glad you could join in. I know you're kind of busy, but thank you. All right. So we're coming towards the end of the teen years in this millennium. Yeah. we're growing up. And I can't think of a better way to put it. We're growing up. There are a few things that you can expect to change come 2019. And I went through this list, and there's one very important thing that I did not see. But let's quickly run through this list and see if you can pick up on it. Comcast, the cable giant, is set to raise rates for TV service in 2019. And that is with some premium packages now slated to come in at more than $250 a month. What? People pay that kind of money for cable TV? In this day and age? Spectrum 2 is disappointing customers with rising price structures. As a matter of fact, most cable companies are set to hike prices as subscribers flee to join the cord cutter movement. So, in order for them to maintain their services or their employees, they have to raise their prices because people are moving away. So, if people are moving away from cable TV, then they must be moving to something. So that there's a something out there that is making some money. Is that what is going on? That should be what is going on, right? Makes sense. Now, if you're in the market for a home, or you have some money in bonds or a savings account, you might have noticed that the interest rates are rising. And that's because the Feds raised rates more than once as the economy improved in 2018. Coming up in 2019, it's expected to raise rates not once, but 2 more times. Which means the cost to borrow money is about to get a little bit more expensive. So I hope you're keeping track of the things that are set to change for 2019. Cable TV, is one. That's a start. And interest rates. Housing. Now, I mentioned it a while ago with interest rates going up. The Home Buying Institute predicts that the recent trend in soaring home prices will continue in most American cities. And while markets might begin to favor buyers, thanks to an increase in new home construction, the bulk of the country will remain firmly in the grip of sellers, as most markets suffer from low inventory. So, if you're selling, you should be sitting pretty. The USPS, the US Post Office, announced modest price increases for both letter delivery and the priority mail flat rate delivery in 2019. And FedEx will also be increasing its shipping rates. But they're not the only ones. Because UPS is saying, listen, I will not be left out. Their rates are going up also. The next thing that you'll probably end up paying more for in 2019 would be the cost to visit your local stadium. And this is whether you're a season ticket holder or an occasional patron. It happens with pro sports and college sports. Teams like the Boston Red Sox and Ohio State University are among the many teams increasing the cost of a ticket. And what you want to do is check with your local franchises to see if you'll be asked to cough up even more for a visit to the stadium this coming year. So if the ticket prices go up, does that mean that the concession prices are also going up? Things that make you go, 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. Doing a true radio show tonight because the video has disappeared off kevinstew.com. Strange but true. 22 minutes after the hour. Another thing. Well, it's a list, right? And I have about 8 more items on this list. So I'll probably say another thing quite often. But one of the most iconic and popular arts festivals in the country and the world, South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, that is, welcomes visitors from across the globe. And if you're one of those visitors, you're going to have to prepare to pay more for all badge types. Now, hold on to your seats, because I'm going to give you a little bit of a peek into what kind of increases you can expect for 2019 for this particular festival. Prices will increase by $100 on January 18. It's going to increase again on February 15. And again, if you buy your tickets at the festival. Even if you don't go, you can expect music and arts festivals nationwide. So if you don't go to South by Southwest, any other arts festival that you go to in the continental US during 2019, you are going to pay more money for it. Not to be left out, the cost of prescription drugs. And that is expected to go by, as in rise by nearly 5%. And this is according to the American Pharmacists Association. The expected 4.92% spike is actually a slowdown from 2018, when prices were predicted to rise by 7.61% over the previous year. So we're supposed to be comforted by the increase in the cost of medication? Who's going to suffer from this? Some people didn't think about that part, did they? Medicare is expected to go up. Yep, premiums paid for the Medicare Part A and B programs will both rise in 2019. Although it won't rise by much, the $1.50 increase might not be much on its own. Yes, you heard me right. $1.50. And it's important to note that seniors will feel the tug from both ends. Deductibles from both programs are set to rise slightly. So you pay a little bit more and deductibles will be a little bit higher. On the more, what can I say, comforting side, but you won't really be comforted by the information. According to Bloomberg, Hostess Brands is quietly devising a plan to increase profits without scaring away sweet-toothed customers. Try to say that 3 times fast. Most of that strategy involves higher prices in the grocery store snack aisle. Ding Dongs and Twinkies, however, are not the only snacks that will come with a higher price. The entire industry, the entire sugary foods industry, is expected to follow Hostess with their changes. So if you're into sugary snacks, expect to pay a little bit more for it. The USDA is predicting that the price of retail food will jump between 1 and 2% in the new year. And fresh vegetables and dairy are likely to climb the most. Now, the good news for consumers, is that the cost of eggs and fats and oils could, not necessarily will, but could potentially drop. A little bit on the concerning side when it comes to your health and protecting it. If you feel the cost of your employer-based health insurance is high and getting higher, well, you're not alone in that feeling. Americans experienced the 8th straight year of premium increases in 2018. Premiums have climbed by 55% in that time period. 55%. Double the rate of wage increases and triple the rate of inflation. But it doesn't stop there. Average premiums are set to jump by another 5% in 2019. All while deductibles are getting bigger. But surprisingly, some areas are seeing prices fall on Obamacare health plans. So, I guess that's a good thing. If you're thinking of picking up some new wheels for the new year, want to ring in the new year with a new ride, well, you might want to do it before the new year comes in. Because according to Consumer Reports, cars and trucks are set to get noticeably more expensive. And if you see sticker prices rise in 2019, chances are you'll likely have new tariffs and climbing interest rates to blame for it. A couple other things that will go up in 2019: global travel and national park visits. So essentially, everything you can think of, with the exception of salaries, are pretty much going up in 2019. Are you ready for it? We're gonna take a quick little break. We'll be right back. When we come back, we'll move into another gear. Thanks to Pulse Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show. We'll be right back after these few words.
Pulse Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulse Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Roll out with Island Rock Music and have fun. Check out the quality apparel at islandrockmusic.com. Designed for you and your crew. Hear the music, feel the breeze, with selected tracks and more. Available now from the online store at islandrockmusic.com. islandrockmusic.com. Log on today and ride with us.
Stepping, this a roots vibration. Stepping.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise. When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
Come menace the sun. To me, he was afraid. Never wanted a penny more than the agreement. Born and raised as a soldier, just sort of justice. Coming straight from the lineage of King David. To me, he was a hero. To some, he was their sorrow. Why? Where do the warriors go? Is there a place where the streets are paved with gold? Milk and honey flowing from the fountains. Then within, is there where warriors happen? I'm small and I know is a thing me want. Where do the warriors go? Is there a place where one man born to defend readily gives his life for a friend? Is there a warriors happen? Why? There must be a place for the warriors who broke down the barriers to rest their souls. Must be a place that is warm for the buffalo soldiers coming in from the cold. Must be a place for the brave and the bold where the unsung hero stories are told. Must be a place where the truths unfold as the billows roll. I read about it from the ancient scroll. Down in this one we live where politics here, and the people of the higher society don't care. While the rapers and the killers of the people them scared. The justice declare and the place get repaired. See all of them the good things to see you make happen. It hurt me to see your body lay down in a coffin. But all when your bones them rotten, you're gone but you're never forgotten. And though society offers no better family,
Hashtag happy you need to be nice to your neighbors.
they say you are a bad man. No, as for me, 1,000 deaths salute.
Want to welcome you all back to the show.
Sometimes
I want to apologize for the absence of the video on kevinstew.com, but if you follow the link right where the video normally is, there's a click to listen here on TuneIn link. You just click it, it takes you straight to TuneIn Radio for anybody just tuning in. Thank you, hashtag happy. I appreciate love that. In the background, the sound of Hezron, Louis Culture. Track called Warrior Heaven. I want to say good evening to my sister from another Mr. Passing through incognito. So those of you tuning in on TuneIn, if you could just go ahead and just share it out with your friends, let them know. KevinStew.com, the video is I guess on vacation, I don't know. Took on an impromptu hiatus or something. But we'll be back soon. The video will be back soon. I guarantee it. The technical team is working hard at it because they're keeping me in the dark. because I don't know if they don't want me to panic or they just want to surprise me. Changes are afoot, I guess. I want to thank GMAC Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show. Big ups to my friends over there, GMAC Music Solutions, bringing your event to life. Give them a call, 754-307-GMAC, 754-307-4622, or you can visit them on gmacsolutions.com, gmacmusicsolutions.com. Okay, cool. I have a very special young lady who will be joining me tonight. And those of you who are connected with me on social media or connected with her on social media would know that she is going to come on and do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you for the first time on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, the one and only Miss Nicole McClure.
Thank you for that introduction.
Now the real introduction don't come yet, because we have not said who Nicole is, and some of you might know the name, but this young lady here is right now. Well, you've probably been ousted by Dalton Harris.
Yeah, definitely.
I do believe you and your friends have just been put on the back burner for a while by Dalton Harris.
Yeah, for sure.
Nicole, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the goalkeepers for the Jamaican national women's soccer team. For those of you who don't know the sport as football, the women's national soccer team. We are Jamaicans, so we call it football. And I have been privileged to get some time to chit chat with Nicole tonight. And I am honored. Can I tell you? I am so honored. So
wow, thank you. I'm honored as well.
Oh, come on. You should be used to this by now. Let me see. You have been on at least three shows that are what we consider to be a part of the network. So you've done Melissa Lady Song's show. Mm-hmm. You've done Sir Rockwell's Wake Up and Live show. And
yep.
And you've done Homegrown with G. Cole.
Yes, I have, yes.
So you season now. In fact, I should just kick back and let you take over. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nicole McClure show. Ta-da, ta-da. You should have sent me a theme song.
I'm still a guest on your show.
No. I'm just a facilitator right now. It's all about you. It's the Nicole McClure show. And
well, that's a good name to it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a little.
Alright, so tell us, Nicole, because we're going to go through and find out who is Nicole really. Many of us, myself included, didn't know really that a Nicole McClure even existed prior to that penalty shootout.
Right. Well, but you also failed to mention that we are the first Caribbean nation to ever make it to the World Cup ever in history. So we have to shed light on that historic fact. And
you are a part of that history. So I am in the presence of greatness at this particular moment in time. And I have a picture to prove.
You can't even deny that.
I have a picture to prove that I know you personally.
Yes, you do, yes.
So if anybody were to say, yeah, Kevin just doing the thing that hosts do, and no. we have shared the same airspace and rubbed
Yes.
shoulders literally.
Mhm.
So, and ladies and gentlemen, don't think that because you're listening in, you're excluded from this. You are not. 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. You can call, you can text. I encourage you to call more than to text, because I'm pretty sure Nicole wants to hear from you too. And some of you might have some burning questions, you know, things that you'd love to find out about Nicole. And you have the opportunity to ask her. She is not shy. In fact, she is quite outgoing and always seems to wear a smile.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that one. Yeah. I've come a long way. I didn't always used to smile. I have pictures to prove
Really?
that too. Yeah. No.
What would you what would you say is the thing that changed it, if you do know of any, if you can put a finger on it, that said that you'd say, boy, you know, this happened and ever since then I've just been smiling?
No, that's a loaded question. I'd have to take probably some hours to answer that one. I really don't know. I mean, lots of things have happened, so I can't really pinpoint one particular event, you know. But I mean, probably in general, just be like, you know, life is too short to walk around frowning, you know. So yeah, just smile and enjoy it. I'm in Florida. It's December and it's 80 degrees, so that's something to smile about.
It's the only place on the continental, continental US that has the temperature that it has. The only place.
Right.
Nowhere else in the US has this temperature.
Well, maybe Hawaii, but you know.
Well, Hawaii is not on the continental US.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
So, none of the 50 states, 50 states. Whatever. Well, watch, they're gonna throw me out, Mr. Stewart. You're gonna have to leave. So where did your journey start, Nicole?
My journey started in South Jamaica, Queens, New York. That's where I'm born. I was born, I should say, and grew up.
Really?
Both of my parents are from Jamaica, West Indies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a coincidence that I happened to grow up in a town called Jamaica, New York. But yes, both of my parents are born and raised in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up in New York. Journey started there. We playing football in the backyard, playing basketball, baseball, American football, everything, you name it. Me and my brother, my cousins, and some friends. That's where it all started. In that same house on 165th Street. That's where it all started.
Nice. You and one of the family members of the show have something in common. You are both born in Jamaica, Queens. The difference is she and she's saying in the chat room, I told y'all it counted.
Nice.
She's an honorary Jamaican because she has never seen the country. Her parents are Americans. The only thing is that she was born in Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, okay.
So we accept her though, because nobody can tell her she's not one of us.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's a nice culture to be a part of. So hey,
yeah,
come and join me.
And it's funny that you always have a smile on your face, and you say that life is too short and you're better off just smiling and enjoying life, because she goes by the moniker #happy.
There you go. Perfect. So we have another thing in common. Look at that.
There you go. Yes, you do. And let me tell you. Anyway, back to you.
Okay.
So you started off playing with your cousins. Every sport you could have played at the time.
Yes, correct.
And these are all outdoor sports. Basketball, baseball, American football, real football.
Yeah, even cricket. Yeah, real football. We would just play all the time. One of my cousins used to call it the fun house because all of the kids, or most of the kids on the block, would come to our backyard because we had one of the biggest backyards and a basketball court, basketball hoop, and we kind of made a makeshift court. So we would really improvise, use our imagination, and just play for hours on end in the summertime and spring and any other random nice day in the winter that we could find to play outside. We were always outside playing.
Nice. So how did it get more serious? Because it had to get a little bit more serious for you to get to the point where you are at now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, to go all the way back to 1998, my older brother, I mean, 20 years ago. My brother playing just recreational soccer or football. And I always wanted to do everything he wanted to do, everything he did. But my mother felt like I was too young to play football. Right. So she would always tell me next year. And then one day in 4th grade, I get a flyer promoting a local soccer club. And I showed her the flyer and I said, hey, look, next year is now. You said I can play next year and today is next year. So she really didn't have a choice at that point. So that's why I enrolled at Auburndale Soccer Club in Queens. Okay. And then from there it was just regular intramural, then it became travel, and I wanted to take it a step further. So then after that, I switched clubs to East Meadow, Long Island, out east in New York, and then from there I joined an ODP team, which is basically the state team. You represent the great Eastern New York region of New York. Okay. And then from there, I was seen at a college showcase in San Diego, and University of Hawaii actually recruited me from there. And then I spent 2 years there. Didn't really work out, so I transferred to University of South Florida in Tampa. And then from there, I played in the Big East and did really, really well. My coach was very, very supportive, very, very good. And she told me that I could play professionally. And I didn't know what that meant at the time because I was like, what? I'm a woman. What does that mean? Right. So she's like, no, I have connections to professional teams. I strongly think that you should do it. Matter of fact, there's no question, you're doing it. I was like, okay. So she made the link, and my first professional club was in Iceland, and I played there in 2012 after completing my degree at University of South Florida in communication. And then I played for, it was about 6 months was the season in Iceland. And from there, I played for another club in Switzerland and back to Iceland for a different club. I've also played in Norway, Croatia, France, Israel, and Sweden. And my most recent club was Sweden. And here I am. And I joined the national team in 2008 for the under-20s while I was still in school. I was at USF. No, sorry, I was at Hawaii. And then there was no national team between 2009 and 2014, I believe it was. And then Cedella Marley came on board and she funded the team. And then that's where I got a call from one of the old coaches asking me if I was interested. And I was like, of course. So then I joined the team then in 2014, where we tried to do what we did in October and qualify for the World Cup, but we fell short. Yeah, we lost against Mexico. And then 4 years later, here we are trying to do this again. And we created history. And here we are.
Nice. But that summary right there was Shot, sweet and spicy.
Yeah, that's just a brief, synopsis of my personal journey.
When you first joined the national team, what was that like? Were you visiting Jamaica regularly before that, or you only started visiting when you joined the team? What was that like? How did that work out?
When I first joined in 2008, I had been to Jamaica a couple of times prior for vacation, and just for vacation, really.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly the year before 2008 when I went to Jamaica to get my passport and everything.
Right.
But the process of me getting on the team, if that's what you're asking, I actually got a phone call from one of my parents' friends who knew a coach on the team, and he asked me if I was interested, and I was like, of course, like that's a a dream come true, basically, because I've always wanted to represent Jamaica from I was small. So that was a no-brainer for me. Yeah, I mean, my parents are very Jamaican.
Kudos to your parents for that one. Kudos to them. And even if they're listening right now, 773-789-7839. Don't be afraid to use it. Use it. I want to thank you personally. 773-789-7839. I think your brother is listening right now too.
I believe so. Yes.
Big brother, give us a call. Big brother, give us a call. 773-789-7839. All right. So, and you said something that kind of makes it, well, it explains why you're so much of a natural doing this thing. Communications. You studied communications in college.
Yes.
So, outside of, you see, here we go. Hold on. Hello?
So, outside of...
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to turn down your radio. Hello? Or your computer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm listening to it on another phone.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay.
And who is this calling in?
This is Sharon McClure, Nicole McClure's mom. I'm just listening to the interview.
Welcome to the show. Now, mommy. Wait, is this Big Brother calling? Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
And who is this calling?
Nicole McClure, this is our brother.
Okay, so let me get the names. Big Brother, what's your name?
Charles McClure.
You're Charles?
Yes.
Okay, and mommy, you are?
Sharon.
You're Karen?
No, Sharon.
Sharon. Okay. So, Miss Sharon, Brother Charles, and Nicole. I have some of the McClures on the line. So, Charles, is your fault.
Yes.
First of all. And I thank you for making it your fault. And I'm pretty sure the rest of Jamaica thanks you along with me. While you were children and Nicole was tagging along and wanting to play ball with you, what was that like? Were you the big brother that said, listen, little girl, is big boy's thing. Sit over there. Here's some jacks. Go play that. Or was it, all right, come, let me show you how to kick this ball. What was it like?
It was a combination of the two, because at a younger age, yes, she was the person that looked up to all of us, and she wanted to, just be a part of the group. So up until a point, I remember even playing basketball, she didn't have quite the strength to shoot above our shoulders.
Right.
So she would shoot from between our legs.
There you go.
Kinda, and she would miss.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. And then it just got to a point where we would recognize the talent and we would try to do everything to nurture it. And then at the it came a point where she just took the reins and said, you know what, to hell with everybody. I'm gonna do what I need to do for myself, and she run past me and she run past everybody else. Just natural progression.
So did you play any semi-pro or pro or college ball, any at all?
Yeah, I played semi-pro baseball.
Baseball?
I ended up playing baseball after college. But we played a lot of sports growing up, but we just gravitated towards one or the other.
So, Mommy Sharon.
Yes.
You are manager director of the fun house.
Something like that. Yes.
or assistant director of the fun house.
I was a manager.
Okay.
Indirect, because I had to supply the food and the popsicle and the whole 9 yards,
That's it right there.
Because inside, she would come inside and the ices that I would buy, she would go out, take it out and go outside and share it with everybody.
Right.
What happens tomorrow? You're sharing all that with everybody, and there it goes. Back to that's what she did.
Oh yeah, you couldn't keep us inside, right, Nicole? You couldn't keep us inside.
No, they were always outside.
How much older are Charles? How much older are you than Nicole?
About 2.5 years.
Okay, so you're not much older. You're big brother, but you're not that much older.
Right.
So. Mommy Sharon, when everybody when the word spread with all the other kids, and Nicole and Charles said, all right, we're going out in the backyard to throw around the ball or kick around the ball, and next thing you know is a full out 5-on-5 in the backyard.
Well, I've been watching them and cheering them on as well too.
That was the question.
We're in on her father, but the father's back there as well too. They're not on. I know Nicole mentioned cricket because they played cricket. Her father plays cricket. Played cricket at the toe. This was something that they grew up, sports was the thing. And my background, I'm a nutritionist. So Nicole's a little bit stocky doing that. You know what? She needs to get out there and run around and lose some weight. But she didn't know that was not. But you know what? They love sports. The both of them, they love it. So that was in our household. I played netball back in the days. The father played soccer as well, to football as well, back in high school.
Nice.
And, cricket was his thing. His thing was really cricket. He was the captain of Excelsior's cricket Sunlights. We both went to Excelsior, so you know where that was.
Okay, cool. I'm not mad at you. I went to Exed after I left St. George's College. I went to Exed, so I'm not mad at you.
There you go. So he went to Exed as well too. Went to high school and then went on to Exed.
Right.
as well. So it's one of those things.
Nice. That's you see that I think is one of the things that a lot of families, a lot of children are missing. That parental support. With especially with sports. Because they have somehow migrated inside, and whereas I'm sure you had problems with getting the kids to come inside, now parents have problems getting the kids to go outside.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
And
getting them to come in.
I want to big you up also for, although your children were not born in Jamaica, to keep that Jamaican fire burning in your household so they could carry a little flame within them. And for Nicole to, from the point of being a little girl wanting to represent her homeland, though she was born in another country, because she could have gone on to represent US.
Yes, absolutely. But I also want to give credit to also my parents, their grandparents also, was part of their lives too. So, and they're Jamaicans as well.
Right.
Of course, I would say it's rooted in both, both the grandparents and also myself as well, and her father.
Is Daddy anywhere nearby?
No.
Oh, okay. It's all right. We'll catch him another time.
Yes.
But I say big ups to you, Miss Sharon. Big ups. And
Thank
Charles,
you.
much respect. Tell me, when they were going through the qualifiers, how many of the games did you actually get to go to?
Well, Nicole, this last round, Nicole was playing at the time, so she did not get released from her club team. Nicole, please chime in. You know better than I do. So she did not go to in Jamaica when they were playing in the Caribbean Cup. But when they got to Texas, I just watched two games, Nicole?
Yeah, the Canada and the Costa Rica matches,
Yeah, I watched 2 games in Texas. So I've been doing the football world for a long. My daughter takes me around the world.
Nice.
To watch her.
Nice.
I'm one of her biggest cheerleaders.
Nice.
So I did get a chance to see 2 games here when they were in Texas. Yes.
Nicole, I'd like for you to know that I can project my voice really well, so that makes me a really good cheerleader.
Okay.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying that you should take me around the world, but I'm saying you can't lose by doing so.
Well, your voice better be louder than mine.
I project very well. Very, very well.
Very good.
And I can carry luggage too. So my role will be twofold. There we go. See? Ask and you shall receive.
Exactly.
Charles, you just lose your spot.
You know what? I will relinquish my spot if it means you're carrying all of the luggage.
I'm not carrying yours, sir. I'm carrying hers. You carry your own.
Absolutely.
But that's awesome. How did that finals? All right. So let's take it from Nicole. We'll start with you, Charles. Miss Sharon, don't go anywhere. Let me ask Nicole. You in the finals, And I, up until now, I haven't seen this finals.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. But that just goes to show. I said I'd watch it, but I haven't gotten around to seeing it.
I haven't watched it either. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I haven't seen it yet either.
You were there. What do you mean?
I know, but I still like to watch the matches, you know. But it's okay. We're in the same boat.
Okay, cool.
So go ahead.
I don't feel so bad then. You're here at the finals. Now, how much of the finals did you actually play? Because if I remember hearing correctly, you didn't play the whole game.
Correct. Yeah, I only played in one full match against Cuba, where we won 9-0. But for the final match, I was on the bench for the entire, basically the whole game. They subbed me in the 119th minute, so that was the second half of extra time.
Right.
Because it was tied 2-2 at the time after extra time. So as soon as Panama scored their equalizer, the head coach, or I think it was the goalkeeper coach, told me to warm up. And as soon as the halftime of the extra time was happening, it was at 5 or 10 minute break or whatever.
Yeah.
They told me to warm up, so I was warming up for 15 minutes, and at that time it was 2-1. So then Panama equalized, and then as soon as they did that, I took off my coat because it was raining and it was cold, and then I just fixed up my uniform and they checked me in. So that was the 119th minute, because at that time we were going to go into penalties, a penalty shootout. So they subbed me in for that. I was the final sub of the entire match, and they subbed me in for the penalty shootout, and that's where I came in and did my thing.
Are you a penalty specialist?
I've been asked that. It seems so. This year, as a matter of fact, in Sweden, no, my defenders, if they're listening, but some of them were pretty reckless. So we conceded quite a few penalties.
They're eager.
The probably led the season. Yeah. A little overzealous.
Yeah, let's call it that.
So we conceded quite a few. I want to say that we conceded probably the most amount of penalties in the league. And I saved 2 of them, but they were still converted because of the rebound. So I have some experience there. And also, when we were training in Texas, we would often work on penalty kicks after training. And I believe it was the second to last training for the Panama match. We were working on penalties, and my teammates took 6 on me, and I saved 3 of the 6.
Hold on.
And they took a few.
Sorry, 1 second. Because here is okay. We had lost moment.
We got cut off.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
I'm back.
All right. Go on, Nicole.
Okay.
So you saved 3 of the 6.
Yeah, 3 of the 6. They were quite difficult shots as well. It wasn't, they weren't messing around.
Well, penalties are not made to be saved.
Right, no, they're not. It's a very difficult shot to save, definitely.
So we had lost your brother too. Let's get him back in here. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. We have everybody back now. Yes.
Okay.
So although it was training, they were not playing ease up.
No, definitely, because we're very serious about the entire tournament. There's no joking around.
Right.
Even in the relaxed part of the training sessions, we're focused and ready.
Do you find
they kick the ball as if they were angry with it?
Well, you have to practice how you want to do it in the performance.
Of course.
So, yeah. Kick it hard, because if you play around kicking it when you get into the situation, the actual gameplay, you're going to do the same thing and mess up. Or you're going to try to do the right thing and mess up even more. So you practice doing it the right way. And so, all right, without putting your fellow goalkeeper, your teammate, on the spot. And I really don't like doing the comparison thing. So you know what? I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll leave people to their own opinions.
As a disclaimer, Sydney carried us to this point.
Yes.
So she deserves quite a bit of the credit, and she also saved quite a bit of the penalties that were taking prior to the match. But the coaches felt that I was stronger in that area. So they chose me to, step in. If it were to come down to it, I would step in and do it because I was stronger than her in that area.
Right.
At the time.
Right. I'm gonna ask you about your relationship with her in a minute. Charles and Miss Sharon. Watching the finals. The coach called up Nicole. She subbed in last minute of extra time, second half. So we're going into penalties. What is your mood at this point?
God, I really want to know. I had a headache. I had an instant headache. First of all, I saw when they were warming her up, and I said to Charles, her father's name is Charles, because we both were watching the game together. I said, "What are they doing? They're gonna put Nicole in," and he calmly said to me, "You forgot." I said, "Oh yeah, you're right. But let me tell you, Ian, I can't even explain the pressure, the mood. I can't even explain it to you. I was screaming, put it that way. I was excited, screaming. I can't tell you what I was doing. I was just totally nervous. Oh my God, the pressure is on her now to save this. So that was the mood at the time. And he sat comfortable saying, that was the best decision that they made. Nicole can save, because we've been to several of her games and watched her save penalties. In the past, he said, that's what she does best. But this is a game that's on the line right now. This is a World Cup. But I had no doubt. After I calmed down, after I got all the calm down, I had no doubt that Nicole could have done it for them. Had no doubt.
As long as you didn't calm down after the last penalty was saved.
No. I was still excited.
Charles, what was it like for you?
For me, it was, this is what we prepared for. Because I actually live, right now I reside about 30 minutes away from where the match was played.
Okay.
So during the upcoming nights, she and I would meet and discuss, the ins and outs of her mood and her playing and the teams playing, and but it was just to remind Nicole that she's a professional. She conducts herself professionally. And when her time and her number is called, you have the mindset and the wherewithal to perform as a professional, as the professional that you are. So that was my driving message, that late night, the night before the game, that we spent together was that was my end goal. So when I heard that she was going, and I saw she was going in, it was business as usual. It was an about time moment, yes.
Yeah.
But,
let's get this done kind of a deal.
Yeah. Stop playing around.
Nice. So she saved the first penalty.
No.
And
No, I think
no. I know, but the first one you saved.
Well, no, the first went in.
Yeah, the first two went in, but the first one that you saved.
Okay, yeah,
Is what I'm saying. So here it is. The first one you saved. Child's first thought. She saved the first penalty that she missed two previous. She saved the third one. First thought.
Easy shot.
Mm-hmm.
All the way she should save that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing you said to Mommy Sharon?
Oh yeah. I said, that's my girl. Yes, my girl. I know you can do it.
And then from that, I saw the confidence. You see the confidence building.
Yes,
from that.
yes.
And you know she was going to save at least one more.
Nicole, what was going through your head?
After the first save, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
After the first save, I calmed down, and when we were about to shoot, I said, "Okay, save the next one, and we win." I literally said that to myself in my head as I was watching us score against Panama. I said, "Save the next one, and we win." That was what was going through my mind. I blocked out everything. I know millions of people were watching.
Holding their breath.
It was a crazy stadium. Yeah, crazy stadium. People were waiting for the next match to start, U.S. against Canada. But I was so focused, and that's all I said to myself. Save the next one, and we win. So I walked over to the line when it was my turn to save the next one, and we won. And simple as that. So said, so done.
What was that walk from half line to goal line? What was that walk like?
Wow, it's kind of a blur. I mean, when people say tunnel vision, like, that's exactly what it was. I saw nothing but the ball. I was just super focused. I saw nothing to my left, nothing to my right. I didn't hear the hecklers in the stands. I was completely tuned in. So that walk was it's kind of like standing in a closet type of thing. You don't hear anything, but you're ready for anything.
I can only imagine what that is. Have you been a goalkeeper all your ball playing life?
Pretty much. I mean, I first started as a midfielder when I was 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
Playing recreationally, but then they asked who wants to be a goalkeeper. We actually rotate in training who wants to be a goalkeeper, and everybody would take maybe 1 or 2 shots and move. But then I got way too comfortable because I started off playing basketball, so I naturally had good hand-eye coordination. Yeah. So I would just stand there and wait for the next one. And they were like, "Nicole, move! Like, it's time for the next person to go." I didn't even realize. I'll never forget that day. And then ever since then, it's always been, "All right, Nicole, you're in goal." That's always been the mantra every single time, game day would show up. Nicole in goal. Just like that.
I was gonna.
Since I was 9 until now.
I almost invited you to come play ball with me on Sunday, this past Sunday. Because I play ball every Sunday morning. But I decided not to. So you there, tunnel vision. Was it body language of the kick taker, or just that locking on to the ball that made you go the direction that you did?
I don't pay attention to anything that they do. It's all about me and the ball.
Okay.
That's what my goalkeeper coach, my very first goalkeeper coach, said to me. You and the ball. Forget about them. Never anticipate. React. Those are the 2 things that he taught me. So approaching those penalties, the very first one, I dismissed the first thing he told me was never anticipate react. I anticipated her going to my left, and she hit it to my right, top corner. I couldn't save that one.
Mm-hmm. That was a good penalty.
Yeah, that was a brilliant penalty. I couldn't save that even if I dove to my right.
Right.
And then the second one, that was on me. I moved too quickly, and then I also didn't react. Again, I anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
But then the third one I saved, I kind of guessed, but I was a little bit more calm. I waited a little bit longer before I reacted. But so it was a combination of anticipation and reaction. And then the fourth one was 100% reaction. I didn't move until she kicked it, and I parried it wide to the right.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a method behind the madness of goalkeeping.
Yeah, I always thought goalkeepers are crazy, but having played in front of them before, and having faced them also, yeah, I developed a special respect for goalkeepers, and a cousin of mine was a goalkeeper. We played on the same team representing Business House back in Jamaica.
Okay.
And so yeah, there's a special respect that I have for goalkeepers, and anyone who decides that they really want to be a goalkeeper, kudos to you, because you make or break that team.
Yeah.
Depending on how you perform, you win, lose, or draw. And fortunately for Jamaica, making history, being the first English-speaking Caribbean country to make the Women's World Cup, they pretty much have you to thank. Now, not to say it's only you, but you do deserve quite a bit of the accolades. So
okay, that's better. Yeah.
Yes, you do, because nobody expects goalkeepers to save penalties.
Right.
And probably, do you ever think of doing anything to psych out the striker, the kick taker?
No, like maybe in training, but in matches, no, business as usual. Like I said before, I don't pay attention to the kicker ever.
Nothing.
They can take the Paul Pogba. Sometimes I look him in the eye, just to maybe try and psych them out, but that doesn't work because they know what they're going to do. I know what I'm going to do. It's just me and the ball. And the pressure is on them as well. I mean, if they miss, that's embarrassment, and then I get all the glory again. So
right.
Really, the pressure is on them.
Yeah, I've taken a couple of penalties, and they're quite pressuring. But I just had to focus on what I had to do, just like you said. So big ups to you. Big ups to the coaches that have helped you along the way, and I'm talking about from your 8-9-year-old days, because it had to start.
Big up, man.
There you go. Call them out. Go ahead. Call them out. The ones that you remember. Call them out.
Yeah, big up Beggar Man. He's the very first goalkeeper coach I've ever had. I believe when I was 10 years old, when I started taking it more seriously. He took me under his wing. And till this day, he still cusses me about how I let in those first two penalties. But yeah, so big up to him. He's the toughest, the best goalkeeper coach I've ever had. I don't know which high school he went to in Jamaica, but I know he definitely represented the country back in the 70s. So big up Delroy Williams, the best.
Nice. Who else you bigging up?
Big up Mommy, who's on the line right now.
We just lost Mommy and we just lost Charles. I might call back, hopefully.
Okay, hopefully. But yeah, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. The encouragement, the sacrifices, the love, the money. Goodness me, the money. Time. You can't get anything back. It's all. I mean, if it wasn't for her, there would be no Kevin Stew show featuring Nicole McClure right now.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think we got back Mommy.
Reason I'm here.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so big ups to Mommy. Big up, Bobby. You know what? You deserve a special round of applause.
Thank you.
You see, y'all get to whistle. Yeah, because it's an investment. It's an investment when you encouraging your child, whether it is financial or just emotional. It's an investment, and here we get back Charles now.
I have to also say, being in sports is also, the kids are more focused and more disciplined because Nicole is being very modest. She had to have good grades too, so she had to have learned how to, bridge going to school, getting good grades, and also playing sports. So that's very important. And some parents don't believe that the child should be playing something up, but if they're more rounded when you have curricular activities out there. It's not just about the books, yes, but you want your kids to have good. If they can learn from a young age to learn to focus on sports and
their academics,
their studies,
yes,
their academics. It's a rounded child. It's a rounded adult as well. That's to me, that's very important. And when you see your children are focusing on something that's going to be, they're staying out of trouble, you're going to spend that money and get them going. So both my kids, you spend that money on them to make sure that they excel in what they're doing. You support them.
Nice.
So that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Support.
Who else you bigging up, Nicole?
My coach, Denise Schulte Brown, go Bulls, USF. USF Bulls. Like I said, if it wasn't for her as well, I wouldn't have known there's a professional career in football. She really encouraged me to pursue this, and really it became a dream, and now it's a reality, and sometimes it still feels like a fantasy. So I'm incredibly grateful for her as well, and she's doing really well. Go Bulls! The team is doing really well. So Denise Schulte Brown, strongly encourage those who are looking for a good Division I school and a very good coach to definitely consider USF, because I grew a lot there.
Nice. And brother Charles too. Eh? Want the Charles big up? I don't hear Charles big up. I have to advocate for my fellow bag carrier,
Big up to my one and only brother.
Oh boy, Charles should just leave me with a pasture.
It's alright, behind the scenes, behind the
Yeah. Because it all started with you, Charles. It all started with you.
It did.
Yes, it did.
I want to thank the McClures. Because because you guys made this show tonight, so this was the McClures show. And
we didn't know we were going to be on the show.
I didn't know either. Don't feel bad.
We just called in for support.
as a matter of fact, Nicole, after the World Cup, there's always a spot here for you on the night shift. Here, you already have a communications is your thing, right?
Yeah, but I like to write. I'm not much of the talker like you.
Well, good. You can write a segment on my site. Feel free. You can start now. Tell me when.
Okay.
So you see, I say it, but you agreed to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, look out for the Nicole McClure segment or section or whatever she decides that it's going to be on kevinstew.com. Watch out for it. See, you shouldn't have agreed.
Hey, why not? I'm up for the challenge.
There you go. Now understand this. I'm a part of a network. So if you do for one, chances are you're going to end up doing for more than one. So
all right, now we gotta cut the check.
Yeah, man. Check involved. I check you, you check me back.
All right, that's a good one. Okay. Very clever.
Can't work with that.
Right, Charles?
Her manager, listen, her manager is here. No, her manager is here. We can't work with that. We gotta see them Benjamin. As the cool says.
You know what? I can't even argue with that. So, mommy nutritionist, Nicole, communications degree and goalkeeper extraordinaire. Charles, former semi-baseball player. What else do you do, Charles?
Well, right now I'm professionally in the insurance industry.
Okay.
So I've been in that industry for almost 10 years now.
Life insurance?
Everything. Life insurance, health insurance, Medicare, annuities, you name it. Anything except PNC, property and casualty.
Okay. Cool. Mondays is typically my community and finance segment, so you are all on the right, well, with the exception of Miss Sharon. Sharon, tomorrow night is your night. Tomorrow night is my health night. Yeah, my health show is on Tuesdays, so tomorrow night is your night. But Charles and Nicole, tonight is your night. It's community and finance. You get the community spotlight, Nicole, and Charles, you get the finance segment. So that take care of Monday night. Sharon, Miss Sharon, you have Tuesday night. Wednesday night is interpersonal relationships. Who's the social worker or the psychologist in the family?
Sharon.
None of the above.
Okay.
That sounds like you, Sharon.
Right?
I'm pretty.
So you have 2 nights.
I'll be very.
So my whole week has now been planned, and it's the Kevin Stew McClure show. I will change my name. You're all right. Nicole, Charles, Michelle, I want to thank you very much for making this a superb night.
Oh, thank you for having us.
And after the World Cup we go. When do you get back into training, Nicole?
I believe it's in January.
Okay. So you get Christmas with the family and back to business come January. All in preparations for June.
Before all of that, but there's actually going to be a parade for us down in Jamaica on the 15th of this month.
Okay.
So I'm like for those festivities, and then business after Christmas.
Okay. So you're gonna stay in Jamaica, or you're gonna go down for that, come back up, and then go back down? Where are you guys training? In Jamaica or up here?
I'm not exactly think it will be in Jamaica first. I think
Okay.
we'll have a camp there, and then maybe the next one will be in Orlando. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
this is just I've been hearing. They haven't told us officially yet, but they definitely mentioned something in January.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I still want to get in touch with Coach Price. So if you could just pass on the word for me. Love a chit chat with him.
Problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll message him tomorrow.
Okay. Truly appreciate of that. I want to say thanks to JTMC Enterprises for sponsoring this segment of the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Thank you very much, Joanna Marie and crew. We're going to be moving into our musical therapy segment, brought to you courtesy of the Wake Up and Live show with Sir Rockwell. Sir Rockwell joins us all and wakes us up at 7 a.m. on rockthebox.net Eastern Time. Nicole, you're quite familiar with Sir Rockwell. You were hung out with him a little bit on his show. You called in. That was pretty cool.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's funny.
Yeah. Listen, he is something else. And I keep hearing something about whenever he and I get together, people are going to ban us and whatever else. I don't know. But because of him, I appear weekly on the morning show on a Thursday. And we have some fun with the drive-by, you know? But Sir Rockwell kicks it off tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning. Indie Artist, Tuesday. So, if you have not caught his show outside of that one time that you were on, listen, it is quite entertaining. And it just gets your day going and you don't even know that it's going.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, rockthebox.net. Sir Rockwell. Yeah, man, check him out. All right. Sharon, Miss Sharon, Brother Charles, Sister Nicole, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You know you're coming back after the World Cup, right? In fact,
of course.
If I can get even a talk before y'all ship out, before the first game or while you're over there, whenever I can get you. Because the good thing about communication these days is that you can do it from anywhere.
Exactly. And you know where to find me.
Yes, I do. So, big ups to all the supporters. The black, green, and gold all the way. All the way. And we have one of the big flag carriers who shared with us tonight. Thank you. You shared of yourself and of your family. Thank you all. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
And I'll be calling on you guys. So Charles, my finance night, Monday, remember that? And Miss Sharon, my health night, Tuesday.
You know what? We forgot to talk about just quickly mention for people who want to support the Reggae Girlz where they can send their funds to.
You know, you're a real manager, you know. Take it away.
Oh, yeah. I got to say that. Nicole, go ahead.
Take it away.
Yes, the support from the diaspora would be greatly appreciated. We are heavily underfunded, as you can imagine. If anyone wants to donate, even if it's just a $1, a $10, whatever, they can go to www.reggaegirlsfoundation.com. That's Reggae Girlz with a Z. reggaegirlsfoundation.com. All proceeds will go directly to the program to help us fund the camps and other transportation, etc. It's all going back to us, the players and the staff.
Nice.
www.reggaegirlsfoundation.com.
Awesome.
Nice. Thank
Give
you.
them your
Thank you.
Instagram to Nicole.
See,
Yeah, and you can
family management
and you
around
can-
here.
You can follow me on Instagram, Nicole165, Nickle 165. Follow me on my journey of eating plantain and playing ball. That's
Yes.
basically all I post.
Follow her, and she always have a smile. Always have a smile.
Yes, that's true too. I love it down here. I mean, it's Florida. It's 80 degrees in December.
Listen, you
Constantly
can't beat
smiling.
that. All these people with New York numbers. Mm.
Yep, sucks to be
That-
them right now.
I'm not calling anybody's name. I'm just saying I wear t-shirt and shorts every day in the winter.
Yep,
And flip-flops.
yep, and shades.
There you go. Alright, y'all take care until next time, and we will definitely be in touch.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Have a good night.
Alright, have a great night. Good times with Nicole McClure. This one is for her and the Reggae Girlz. It's called Woman's Worth. Artist group called Wild Tree.
These games, she makes herself insane, feeling like a picture in a frame. Trapped, conquered, unloved, not knowing where to go. Why is she so lost? Jah granted her with strength and love to spread and share everywhere. Jah gave her peace and harmony so she could be free.
What's a woman supposed to do when the world gone mad confused? She have to pick herself up, dust her clothes off, and get on the move.
It is a woman's worth that shines so bright. It is a woman's worth and spreads her light. It is a woman. It is a woman. It is a woman's worth. Yeah. Jana, she's giving everything of herself and don't know what's in return. Truth is her way. You know she's got to elevate. Jah granted her with strength and love to spread and share everywhere. Jah gave her peace and harmony so she could be free.
What's a woman supposed to do when the world gone mad confused? She have to pick herself up, dust her clothes off, and get on the move.
It is a woman's worth that shines so bright. It is a woman's worth and spreads her light. It is a woman. It is a woman. It is a woman's worth. Yeah.
Thank you very much, hashtag happy.
How do we change it all? Oh, now what is next for humanity?
This is on a Peter Morgan.
Much more good people will fall.
This one's called One Love, One People.
In trouble. If we don't all come together
ever for change, the world is in trouble. This I know.
I do encourage everybody to do as much as they can to support the Reggae Girlz as they travel to France.
To destruction, and one way leads to the goal. It's gotta be
First English-speaking country to qualify for the Women's World Cup.
one love, one people.
I did say English-speaking Caribbean country, right?
Tomorrow, for a better world today, for a better world tomorrow. One people is the only way. The world is now calling for
This is a Dancing Time album, courtesy of Working Class Music.
You hear the same thing, yeah. This one I said this one I said that. And when you check it, it's all the same chat. Everyone's crying out. Tell us when will change come about. Oh, there's so much pain in the eyes of men. There's so much pain, there's so much pain. Not too many showing concern. So much being ignored. And the only way to a better world, yeah, it's gotta be one love, one people. There is no other option. It's gotta be one love, one people. There is no other way for a better world tomorrow. For a better world today. For a better world tomorrow. One people is the only way.
I got one more for you. This is Sister Moy. It's called Laughter and Happiness.
When I think of you, Jaja, it makes me feel so alive. And in my heart I realize that without you I am nothing. Many times I tried to make it on my own, but I stumble and I fall. You are my rock of Gibraltar, my strength, my redeemer. I lift up my eyes unto the hills, yeah, from whence cometh my help, and where my help cometh from the Lord.
Good night, hashtag happy.
He rules it in Mount Zion.
Thank you very much for your support.
I'll declare your name, oh Jaja. I'll declare your name. Ooh. All over the world, you know that I'm not afraid. I'll praise your name. I'll praise your name. I'll sing your praises. Sing your praise. I'll lift your name on the mountain peak. Oh, Jaja. So I get on my knees and start to pray. And ask the God to show us the way. Temptation and frustration we face every day, people say, but they don't know.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. 'Cause you need somebody to remind you, and if you feel lost, I will find you. Oh, I just wanna
6 minutes to the top of the hour.
Waste no time.
6 minutes before I bounce on out of here. I want to say thank you all for supporting, tuning in, sharing, and during the absence of the video. This is the sound of King Charles in the background.
You can be my queen and I will be your king forever.
It's called Juice.
If you want to, you can be.
King Charles has put out a post.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got
His album, his EP will be available. Actually, it's available for pre-order right now.
you need somebody remind you.
Check him out, King Charles Music on Instagram. And I had shared out a post he made. It's available for pre-order on iTunes.
If you want to, you can be my queen and I will be your king forever.
Title of the album, Still Searching. You know, 4 minutes to the top of the hour. I really and truly should leave you with some Christmas music, right? In the Christmas season. But before I do that, let me give you a taste of this. This is Bingy Blaze.
Dinner is fine, but right now she need to.
Courtesy of Kevin Gates Productions.
She tell me say a touching time. So ma come in house and money and vehicle. I mean she want to touch her. So ma buy her fancy things.
Kevin One Music Productions.
Touch her. When we touch it's like rain or fall. I mean
big up Kevin Gates.
A rasta she want to touch her. Blay, 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 blay.
Leaving you the little sons of Maestro. It's a sleigh ride and Jingle Bells medley. Thank you once again for tuning in. Catch you all tomorrow. Healthy Love Tuesday. Let's see if we can drag out the nutritionist, Miss Sharon. Y'all take care until later on. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are in the world. One Harmony Radio, Foundation Radio Network, rockthebox.net. On behalf of Night Shift to DJ Kevin Stew, thank you. Catch you later. moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.